Good morning, everyone. This morning, I have seen everything clearly. I've seen the way to Nibbana clearly. It's all very clear in the Satipatthana. It's very clear in the mind. The way to Nibbana is rediscovered by the Buddha, rediscovered by all the Arhanta, by all the Anagamis, Sakadagami, and Sotapanna. This morning, meditation, Satipatthana Vipassana meditation, is seen very clearly the four aggregates, the Satipatthana, the four foundation is very clear, and the application of effort, mindful concentration as the Eight Noble Path instruction of the Buddha, applying on your every breath, and then you will be able to see the mental aggregates that leads to thinking, that leads to mental states, that leads to Vedana, the way to distract you from attainment. It is seen very clearly, moment to moment, on your breath. Attainment is on your breath, nowhere else to be found. It is the only way. Satipatthana Vipassana, being focused on your every breath by applying the effort, mindful concentration on every moment of rising. Mentally you have to say rising. Next, focus on the going up, up, up. Then, as you're focusing on the going up, that is mindfulness. And until the up to the going up until the top, the breath going up until the top, you know that's the moment where it stops. That is complete focus on the breath with effort, mindful, and concentration. In this way, you will be able to go into a state of mind, purifying it, calming the mind, seeing all the phenomena of the mind, the four aggregates, mental fabrication, thinking, mental states, Vedana, that gradually close the door of samsara for every one of you. This morning, I've seen it very clearly, and what I have teach is all perfectly correct. Everyone who practice this way will attain in this life Arya Maggaphala, can be accomplished in this life. It can be accomplished within, like the Buddha say, 7 years, 7 months, 7 weeks, 7 days. You can even attain today if you have practiced accordingly to what I have explained to you here. Satipatthana, the most important part of the practice, to see mental fabrication, thinking that leads to mind states, Vedana. It has been seen very clearly. Everyone who listened, pay attention and ask question if you have any doubt. If you are not practicing Vipassana Satipatthana correctly, If you divert from what I have explained here, you will never attain. You will never attain in this life. I am assured. I'm positively, perfectly sure. If you follow your breath mindfully, first, mentally must say, when you breathe in, mentally must say, rising. Next, focus on your motion of the abdomen, rising, 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 going up, up, up. While you are focusing, thinking will try to come in. Just ignore and continue with your focus up, up, up until the end of the breath, where there's a stop. In this way, when you're focusing the up, 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 that means you are mindful on the breathing that flow up, up, up. When you're following, aware of the going up, that is aware and mindful. And until the end, you know there's a stop, you have complete, yes, that is concentration. That means from the breath, you have half of the breath. Rising is half of the breath, falling is another half of the breath. Two of the breath make a complete one breath. And that is effort mindful concentration on half of the breath. And then you must apply effort mindful concentration on another half of the breath. Rising is half, falling is half. If you are able to follow this instruction, then you will be able to see the mental aggregates. That is the one that is stopping you from attainment. Thinking, that is the one that's stopping you from attainment. When you see Vedana, that is the one that is stopping you from fabrication. If you come to the mind state, that is the one that is stopping you from attainment. Now, conclusion today meditation, I have go into the Satipatthana state mental practice. I've seen it very clear, and that is how you will stop your meditation, starting from mental fabrication. Then you will go to mental fabrication, then you go to, just now I was talking, mental fabrication, thinking, Vedana, then you come to mind state where you decide to stop your meditation. This is the reverse order of coming out from your meditation. So I've seen it perfectly clear. Arya can see this. All Arya can see this reverse order for one to come out from the mental states. One to return from going into Nibbana. The reverse order before one give up the meditation will start from mental fabrication. then it will continue with thinking, then it will continue with Vedana, then it will continue with a decision, mental states, and you give up your meditation. So in this way, this morning I saw it perfectly clear, just because I want to teach every one of you to practice correctly, so that every one of you can become Arya in this life. So I reverse the order by coming out of the meditation, by seeing the mental fabrication first, then by continue with the thinking, then reverse with after thinking, then you will be able to identify Vedana, then you will be having a decision by states after that. Then you give up your meditation. That is the reverse order of the Satipatthana. So to go back into that, then you have to use effort by full concentration. If you want to return back into the path, to walk back forward into the path to Nibbana, you have to use effort by full concentration on your every breath. Up of half of the breath, when breathing in, you have to apply effort by full concentration on the breath until you go up to the maximum. When you apply on the breath, that is how you apply, by saying, rising mentally, you are putting effort by saying, then you focus on your breath. As you focus, that is mindful, and as you continue until the end, that is concentration. I'm using a lot of concentration to teach every one of you. So because I'm up and down in my own health, going up and down. So I hope every one of you quickly listen and understand what I'm trying to say. If you miss this opportunity, many of you will not be able to attain. What I've said today will bring you to attainment, and the attainment you need effort by full concentration in your vipassana, which is Satipatthana. Because today I saw going in and coming out, going into the path to Nibbana, the way is very clear. The way is in your breath. Attainment will arise in your breath. Everyone pay attention. Attainment will arise in your breath. It is nowhere to be found. It is when you are rising clearly, falling clearly. Even though I say it is rising and falling on your breath that attainment will arise, you will have difficult time to understand, because when you do not know how to apply the Eight Noble Path into your breath, and you do not know how to apply mindfulness on your breath, and if you do not know there was concentration in your breath, you cannot attain Nibbana in this life. If you follow my instruction carefully, I guarantee every one of you will attain in this life. Only Arya dare to say like that. Anyone who has no trust in what I say, you will not attain in this life. Even though what you have heard from all the teaching outside, you still will be not able to attain. Only this way, the Buddha said, the house builder, that is the aggregates, and the aggregates is Satipatthana. If you do not know what is really Satipatthana, you cannot attain. I have explained Satipatthana here very clear already. So you will attain in this life if you practice diligently and understand exactly what I have been telling you here. The way to Nibbana is here. I can guarantee every one of you. Pay attention. Pay attention. You have listened to going car, you have listened to the white hair, the old man, this famous speaker. You have listened to a lot of monks. Listen to this one. My message to you is the same as what the Buddha has been trying to pass the message. It is the Satipatthana, and the Satipatthana is in your breath. It is the only way, no other way. It's not in jhana, not in samadhi, not in anything. It is in your breath, mindfulness on your breath with effort, mindful concentration. And everything, the path, the 7 alignment factor is all there. You don't have to say, what is this, what is that. Just know how to apply the effort, mindful concentration into your rising, into your falling. Every moment, your breath will become very quiet, but still, when you are able to apply effort, mindful concentration, the breath cannot go away. It is quiet. It is even it's very subtle. It's going into samadhi, into all the state of mind. Don't worry. You just go. You just follow. You don't try to start thinking. Oh, this is samadhi. This is what? No. When you start thinking, that is the aggregate. You start feelings. That is Vedana. Then mental fabrication will form picture, will take you away. The mental picture, mental fabrication, that is the aggregates, the Satipatthana, the 4 of them will stop you. They will keep on stopping you in the last battle, the last battle for you to reach Nibbana. You are trying to go to Nibbana, they will stop you. This 4 Satipatthana, the mental fabrication, thinking, feelings, and mental decision aggregates, that is consciousness, they will stop you. They will keep on pulling you away from your breath. They will try to keep you away from your breath until the last. They will never allow you to reach Nibbana. So when you practice this in breath, out breath, Satipatthana, the way I explained to you how to do it, you will reach Nibbana in this life. Can be 7 years from now, can be 7 months from now, can be 7 weeks from now, can be 7 days from now, can be 7 hours from now. Every one of you pay attention. I have all these students who has been listening, and I have talked to like Mulyanti, Mei-Ling, and Kat. What is it? The cat. Here, 3 of you down here, sit watching. 3 of you pay attention. Pay attention. Nibbana is on your breath. If you are able to watch and practice according to what I teach you seriously, you watch by saying rising, then you focus on the rising with mindful. When you say rising, that means you already apply the teaching of the Buddha, 8 Noble Path, effort, mindful concentration. You say rising, you know it's rising, then you focus on the up, that is mindful on the rising until the end. You know there's a stop, that means you have full concentration on your breath already. And then when you breathe out, same thing. You say falling, focus on the falling mindfully. As you're watching mindfully, the aggregates will come and disturb. Your mind becomes so sharp. You can see the aggregate come. The aggregates like thinking, they come, but you ignore them by continuing focus on your motion of the breath. That is mindfulness. That means you stay on mindfulness, not going away from mindfulness in this way. Even though the aggregate is disturbing you, but they are not able to come in because you are following the instruction of the Buddha. By mindfulness on your breath as it is falling. You follow until the end. Then that means to say you have completed effort, mindful and concentration on half of your breath. Now you're going to breathe out. So you're going to say mentally falling. Then you follow the breath. As you follow the breath, falling, mental aggregate will come in. Mental aggregate such as thinking, mental picture. A picture will come out, will try to drag you away from your mindfulness as you watch the falling. It will try to drag you away. But because you follow the instructions that I just tell you, 3 of you pay attention. You all will attain in this life with confidence. You do not have to worry anyone tell you anything, but you pay serious attention to what I say. I have experienced it this morning again just to teach you. I went in seriously to see the 4 Satipatthana, to see them how they disturb you, how they will disturb everybody. They will disturb even the monk who has been practiced diligently. If all these monks who don't see this Satipatthana way of practice, none of them can escape, none of you can attain. Even though you are a monk, you cannot attain if you do not understand what I have been talking. It is the real path to Nibbana. It is the only way. It must arise in your breath. Rising, this is how you attain. As you are diligently moving away from the 4 aggregates, the 4 foundation, that is consciousness of thinking, mental fabrication, Vedana. As you keep on moving away from the 4 of these foundation, mental fabrication, mental picture will arise. They will take you away from your rising and falling. They will try to take you away from your rising and falling. Mental picture will come and they will make you start to think. They are very clever. Mental fabrication, if you have no power to see them, they will arise, and then you continue with thinking. After thinking, then you will have feelings. After feelings, then your mind will start registered and decide to do something on the thinking. And that's how you are being dragged away from your meditation, concentration, effort, mindful concentration, the way to Nibbana. They will drag you down. They will keep on dragging you away. So it's very, very enjoyable once you can see them already. You know what you are fighting now. You are fighting with the 4 aggregates: mental formation, thinking, Vedana, and mind states. So you must be able to win them, and in order to win them, you must follow the instruction. I have explained here. Now I will explain again before I end. When you are breathing in, you must say mentally rising. When you say rising, you are putting effort. After you have put effort, next you focus on the rising motion of your breath on the abdomen. As that is mindfulness. As you are mindful on the going up, the rising, the fabrication of the mind will come and disturb you. They will come in form of thinking. Then they will try to stop you from going up. So if you ignore it and follow the mindfulness, as you are going up is mindfulness. That's the time you are using mindfulness. You continue with the mindfulness even though you know that is the thinking arising in between. You don't care. You just go up, up, up until the end. You know there's a stop. You focus your mind on the stop. There's a stop. Then you got to breathe out. Then that means you have completed half of the meditation, or half of the breath. Rising is half, falling is half. Two of them equal one breath. So you have to continue in this way diligently, and you have to practice until you become perfect, until you can really see the four foundation, that is mental aggregates, mental fabrication, thinking, Vedana, and mental decision, that means consciousness. So you can see them, how these four of these foundation are pulling you away from Nibbana. Now you know the road for you to Nibbana just start. You will be able to now believe the Buddha teaching perfectly and follow the teaching of the Buddha perfectly, and I've explained just now on the breath how you do it. So if you do not want to practice this way, you cannot attain. I can guarantee you on that. I can even tell all the monks in the world now, you cannot attain. None of you can attain if you do not follow what I've just explained, is as according to the teaching of the Buddha, as according to the great teacher Mahasi Sayadaw in our time. Sukhi hotu, Buddhang Dhammang Sanghang Gacchami. May all of you pay attention to this talk, this morning talk, which I have personally experienced it, just because I want to teach every one of you correctly, so that every one of you can attain in this life. May all of you pay attention and practice accordingly and attain in this life. I guarantee you will attain in this life as according to the words of the Buddha. When you apply the Eight Noble Path, you will experience the Four Noble Truths. The house builder, Beiling, Alan, this is real. 100% is real. The house builder, who are the house builder? It is the aggregates. So the aggregates of mental fabrication, thinking, then what? Vedana, then mental decision, that is consciousness. You already can decide when you have consciousness. When you can see all these aggregates, the Buddha called these aggregates the house builder, the cause of your birth, the cause of every birth. They are with you. So this is the real teaching of the Buddha. Every one of you, listen carefully, ask me again and again until you all are clear, and you will attain in this life. Sukhi hotu, Buddhang Dhammang Sanghang Gacchami. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Buddhang Dhammang Sanghang Gacchami. Dutiyampi Buddhang Dhammang Sanghang Gacchami. Tatiyampi Buddhang Dhammang Sanghang Gacchami. Panati Pata Veramani Sikkhapadang Samadhiyami. Adina Dana Veramani Sikkhapadang Samadhiyami. Kamisu Michachara Veramani Sikkhapadang Samadhiyami. Musavada Veramani Sikkhapadang Samadhiyami. Surame Raya Macha Pamadatthana Veramani Sikkhapadang Samadhiyami. Imani Pancha Sikkhapadani Samadhiyami. Imani Pancha Sikkhapadani Samadhiyami. Imani Pancha Sikkhapadani Samadhiyami. Hidang Mediatinang Hotu Sukita Hontu Tayo. Hidang Mediatinang Hotu Sukita Hontu Tayo. Hidang Mediatinang Hotu Sukita Hontu Tayo. Etawata Cha Amhehi Sampadang Punya Sampadang. Sabe Deva, Sabe Sattha, Sabe Buddha, Anubudanto, Sapa Sampati Sitya, Hidang Me Punya, Asawa Kayawahang, Hotu, Dibanasa, Pajayo Hotu, Hidang Me Sila, Bagapala, Dhyarasa, Pajayo Hotu, Bhavatu Sapa Mangalang Rakantu Sapa Devata, Sapa Buddha Nupaveda Sada Sote Bhavantu Te Bhavatu Sapa Mangalang Rakantu Sapa Devata Sapa Dhamma Nupaveda Sada Sote Bhavantu Te Bhavatu Sapa Mangalang Rakantu Sapa Devata Sapa Sangha Nupaveda Sada Sote Bhavantu Te. May all practice Satipatthana, seeing the aggregates, the troublemaker of existence. Sukhihotu Buddhang Namang Sanghang Gacchami. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.